Hi, I'm Robert Carrasco with the RC Voice Studio. Today I'm going to share with you a transformative foundational exercise to help you find great breath support for singing. It's a simple yet very effective exercise that I share with my beginning and advanced students of all ages to awesome effect. I call it earmuffs. So before we get into the exercise, I think there's three important things you want to focus on when you're dealing with breath support. The first one is you want to be able to use your air in such a way that it doesn't cause vocal fatigue or strain. A simpler way to put that would be you don't want your throat to feel like it gets tightened up on you or constricted. You also don't want your body, your torso, to squeeze in on itself and push all the air out, which results in vocal fatigue. The second thing you want to go for with breath support, or your goal, is to also feel like you're never running out of air. Okay? You only want to use the amount of air that's necessary to make the sounds or sing the phrase that you're trying to do. Right? So, because what happens is if you start to run out of air while you're singing, what happens is you start to panic. Your brain panics, you panic, everything panics, and now you're focused on just trying to squeeze out those last notes, and now you've totally disconnected from your audience and from the song that you're singing and the emotions and the storytelling that you're doing. Okay? And now the third thing with breath support is that it should allow you the complete freedom to do anything you want. It should allow you to go up and down throughout your range with relative ease. And you should be able to easily make all the wonderful colors that your voice has without strain. All right, so now that you understand the goals of breath support, let's get to the earmuffs exercise. Okay, so for the earmuffs exercise, you first want to choose a couple bars of a song that you know really well as a point of reference. In just a moment, I'm going to have you pause the video and you're going to sing that phrase. Then we're going to go through the exercise, and then after the exercise, you're going to sing through it again and notice the difference. Okay, so I'm going to choose "Oh What a Beautiful Morning." I'm going to sing that right now, and then feel free to pause whenever you want and you sing your phrase. Oh, what a beautiful morning, oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling, everything's going my way. All right, so now that you've sung your phrase, what we're going to do for the remainder of the exercise is we're going to stick our hands over our ears, like so. You're going to keep them there, and you're going to breathe in and out of your mouth. And as we do this, I will walk you through each step. Okay, so put your hands over your ears. Now with your hands still over your ears, all I want you to do is just to breathe in and out of your mouth normally. Don't think too much, just breathe. Now as you're breathing in, I want you to listen. Do you hear your breath? Okay, notice the sound of that breath. I also want you to notice how your throat feels. Don't try to change anything, just notice how it feels. All right, go ahead and do that for a second. Cool. Now, step one of the actual exercise is this. What you're going to do is you're going to keep your hands over here and you're going to breathe in and out of your mouth silently. So do 2 breaths in and out silently. Now, as you're breathing in and out of your mouth silently, notice how your throat feels. Notice the air as it goes in and out. Take a snapshot of that. And let's go to the second one. So then the second one you're going to do with your hands over your ears is you're going to breathe with a light whisper in and out, like so. And as you're doing that, notice how your throat feels and notice the movement of the air in and out. Notice, is it different than the first one or is it the same? After you're done with that, then what you're going to do, keeping your hands over the ears again, is you're going to breathe in and out, but this time you're going to breathe in and out like you're kind of like a creepy guy in a mask, or maybe Darth Vader or something like that, and it's going to be something like this. Now as you do that one, notice how your throat feels and notice the air going in and out. Notice if that's different. Next, you're going to do the fourth one, which we call the asthmatic breath. Okay, now this one, only do 2 of them because it can kind of feel funny. Hands over the ears, and you're going to actually make a little bit of noise as you inhale and exhale, like so, like you're having an asthma attack. And as you do that, notice the speed of the air and notice how your throat feels. Now, let's go through each of those 4 back to back, and I'll guide you through. First one, in and out silently. Now do it with a light whisper. Now do it like a creepy guy in a mask. And now do the asthma breath. Now go back to silent. Which one of those felt like your throat was its most open? And which one of those felt like your throat was the most closed off or constricted? That's your goal for this exercise, is to notice those differences there. Now, for most people, what you're going to notice is the silent breath, your throat feels very open and the air goes in and out very smoothly. If you do the lightly whispered tone, right, you may feel the throat start to feel like it's a little more constricted, not super, but just a little bit more, and you feel the air kind of moving faster, maybe slightly even drying you out a little bit. The third one, when we do the creepy guy in the mask, okay, that one, you're going to start to feel your throat really feel a lot more constricted, and it starts to make your throat a little scratchy. You may have even coughed on that one. Okay? Now the asthma attack is where your throat is this most closed and very uncomfortable on its throat. Now, based upon what we know about what our goals for breath support, which one do you think is the one we generally would want to go for? And yes, you guessed it, for $1 million is the silent breathing. When you breathe in and out silently, your throat is at its most open, which is the easiest way for your air to go in and out, which causes the least amount of vocal fatigue. All right? So that's a general rule. What you're going for is to go breathe in and out silently when you're singing. And you'll be surprised. It takes a little practice to get it. Now, the one I got to say is the breathy one, the lightly breathy one, that is actually used quite often. All the time in pop music, a lot of the time in musical theater, not so much in opera or classical, but it's still used. So that light breathy one is something that you can use. However, if you do it too much and do it all the time, that will tire you out way faster than the silent breathing in and out. Now, as a general rule, I don't recommend the heavy, creepy guy in a mask breather, and definitely don't advocate for the asthmatic breath. All right? Now, if you choose to do that, be very careful with those last two. Okay? They can be very damaging really quickly. All right? So, now that you've done the earmuffs exercise, I want you to pause the video and I want you to sing your song that you started off with, and I want you to sing it using the quiet inhale and exhale. Use the quiet, silent breath and see how your song does. All right? I'm going to do it myself. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. If you like what you saw here today, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel or go to rcvoicestudio.com and sign up for my email list, where I'll send you free vocal artist training videos to help you become a better singer and transform your singing into vocal artistry. Thanks for joining me. Peace.